coming to you from some far point station, like a cosmic tumbleweed, both north and south of the Pleiades. Here's your host, Gary Anderson.
And that is me. You're listening to Night Dreams Talk Radio After Dark. Shout out to Karen Banks. She has not been feeling good, so let's send her some love and get her feeling good. And, well, we need to do that. So everybody close their eyes and say, Karen Banks, you're going to get better. Anyway, you know, the wacky news is so strange what the news bureaus put out in wacky news. But could you imagine to take the time to say that Dave, the poor little duck, is going to have his penis removed? I'm really depressed.
I'm telling you, he's probably going to be walking like a duck after all that surgery and stuff. But that poor guy, you know, I feel for him.
I do too. Can you imagine coming home? You're a wife, right? And you find your husband has covered everything in the kitchen with wrapping paper. The walls, the cupboards, the floor, everything is covered in wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper. Now, are you going to think, wow, gee, my husband has a Christmas spirit? Or you think, hey, I think he just lost it?
Well, I guess it depends on the spouse in the situation.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, so what was it? Was he crazy or was he really generous?
It doesn't say. Some of these don't really tell you. Remember the story about the young girl was on the internet, on Facebook and media all the time, and her dad got really upset with her and grounded her from getting on the computer and getting on social media, and he wanted to make a point, and he got on the social media himself. And all of a sudden now he is more popular than his girlfriend. I mean, his daughter.
He's got Twitter and all of it going on now. He's probably getting, 1 million views and likes. That's crazy.
Now the girl is suing the father for mental anguish.
How do you sue your father for mental anguish? Where has society come to because your father is more popular than you on social media? Mental anguish. What have we become, Gary?
Well, maybe, think about that. Maybe the social media, and some people, that's their life. Do you realize that? Some people, their whole life is what other people think about them. All their so-called friends are on the internet. They don't have any physical friends. So I guess, that it could be a big, emotional strain. Yeah. All of a sudden you find your dad took over your account and now he's popular and now you're nobody. And it could cause a drastic amount of emotional stress. But if it would have been me, I would have said, hey, if you don't like it, move out.
Yeah, that's a good point. But, I've been saying for the last year or two that our society, especially the younger generation, is getting ruined because of technology. Because what's happening is, and you kind of touched on it, what I've said for the last couple of years, people don't know how to communicate in person with each other. They don't know how, it's not like us when we grew up. You want to ask somebody out, you ask them out, or a cup of coffee, or how you doing. Now people, they talk to each other, boyfriend, girlfriend, they may not have never even met face to face. Their communication skills in person, they don't have any. They don't know, and you're right. Some people, that's all they know is through the internet or of some sort, and to get that taken away or to get your heart crushed by, I guess it'd be like us happening to us in person.
Oh yeah, I would think so. I got to ask you a question, so please don't take this wrong, because you're on Facebook a lot more than I am. I come on, do my little things, and I get off, and then I come back and check and get off. I don't spend much time on it. Now, I notice you spend a lot of time on it. And I notice that you call everybody on there a friend of yours. I don't. I look at all the what Facebook says are my friends. They're just acquaintances. Somebody that a lot of time I don't even correspond to. I don't never even talk to them. So they're.
Well, you got. I was gonna say you got like 5,000 friends. I got like maybe 500, I think.
No, more than that, because you're all these groups that you're involved with. Oh, come on.
Well, yeah, a few groups, yeah, but they're not my friends. They're just members.
Yeah, well, I come to the conclusion, I have one or two friends in my whole life. There's certainly, I don't want anybody to take this wrong who follows me on Facebook, but you're not my friend. Hey, if you're my friend, I'll tell you what I want for Christmas.
What do you want?
I want a lemon meringue pie, number one. Okay, I want a new 55-inch TV for my studio. I want to upgrade a little bit bigger than my 32-inch. I want to go a 55-inch. Let's see, I need a new DVD player, some new speakers that go along with it. That, if they're my friends, that's what they buy me. But they're not going to buy me anything. They're not my friends. I don't know anything about them. They don't know anything about me other than what you read on Facebook.
Yeah, they're basically just acquaintances. I mean, I have a handful. I don't even know. I have a handful between acquaintances and friends. I really only have one friend. That'd be you, honestly. And there's a few handful that's in between. But, as far as friend goes, I only really have one friend. That'd be you. And then I have my lady friend. And then that's about it.
But the thing is, some of these people, okay, the way they talk on media is like that. They share their whole life story to people.
Oh,
and they think that just because they have a bunch of friends on there, they're their friends. I wouldn't be sharing anything personal.
No.
That I wouldn't want to be, that I wouldn't share to the news media, for example. I certainly wouldn't be telling people my life stories, my sex life, my boyfriend or husband problems. And these people do it. And you just, because they're friends, does that mean they're a friend of yours?
No, listen, that's a good point. One thing that really, if there's a thing that just really bugs me, it's people that they put posts out that I call fishing posts or attention getting posts. Like they'll put something like, "That's it," or "I can't take no more." They want people to comment like, "Oh, what's wrong?" or "What happened?" or "Man, I don't know. I don't understand it because I'm not that way." I wouldn't even say what the hell the problem was if I even had a problem, but I sure as heck wouldn't put something out there fishing for attention. I think that's what that is.
Well, I think it is. That's the whole issue I'm trying to make, is a lot of these people you got to watch what you say. I mean, I don't know. It's just social media. Facebook is not a friend place to make real friends. You make people that correspondents will say, "Hey, how you doing today, Gary? Hey, are you having a good day?" "Yeah, sure." Okay, then they say that to what? Another couple hundred people. "Hi, Tim. Hi, Jim." They're not friends, okay? And these people, I think maybe they're so lonely that, they're willing to take anything. Like this young girl and her father, for example. The young girl suing her father now because of mental anguish and depression because he's more popular now than she is. Well, they are not your friends. They're just people. That's simple as that. Just people.
Yeah, and I use the barometer I use for as far as real friends. There's only two, and I use this. I have two people that if I had to give a kidney to, I wouldn't even think about or hesitate, and that would be you and my lady friend. Otherwise, it'd be like, well, nah, not today.
I don't need a kidney, but I do need a liver.
Yeah.
I thought I'd throw that. No, I'm joking. I don't need one, as far as I know.
Oh, you give up on that 58-inch TV from Wally World.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. So people, and have you ever noticed that people are getting these filters on Facebook and other media? I don't know how many women. I get a lot of women, just hitting me up. Because they have, but they don't just hit me up. Come on, they're hitting probably 200 guys up.
Gary, you're just attractive man. They want you, buddy. You get now the truth's coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm so attractive, right? Anyway, what is interesting is they send you pictures, and I'm happily married for 40 some odd years, and I plan to stay married. I don't even look at other women because I'm not at that age anymore. Sex isn't the most important thing. If I had a choice right now of a great pizza or having sex, the pizza is going to win out, to be honest with you. I hate to say it. Or if you put a lemon meringue pie with a little vanilla ice cream on it or pumpkin pie ice cream on it, or if the wife says, hey, you got the choice of having that or going in the bedroom, you know what I'm going to say? I'll talk to you tomorrow about the bedroom.
What if this?
Okay, what if? Okay,
hypothetical. What if your wife was wearing the meringue pie with a pizza in hand?
I still no, it's not the same thing. No, it's not the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. You see, you're a young guy. You keep saying you're 70-some years old. You're in your what, early 50s? So you're a young person. When you get almost 68 years old, you've already tasted the wine. You've had many cups runneth over through the years of wine.
I'll take you.
So it gets to the point, hey, what's the big deal? It all tastes pretty much the same, doesn't it?
I'll take your word for it. I tell you, I know me and probably Larry was about ready to fall out of the chairs. I thought you was going to say something else there for a minute when you start talking about tasting wine.
Well, what did you think I was going to say?
Pizza.
yeah, the pizza. I'm going to have some pizza. Pizza's good. No, but really.
Yeah, well, I hear what you're saying, Gary, and I don't doubt you. I believe you 100%. You're just at that point. You've crossed all them other bridges. You don't need to go back across them. Not unless they're, unless you want to on your time.
I don't want to.
Well, there you go.
I don't have the energy anymore.
But you got energy to eat that lemon meringue pie and a pizza.
Well, yeah, because it tastes good.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah, it does. Seriously, why would I lie to one of my better friends or my best friend? No.
No, you wouldn't.
No. Well, only if I could get away with it. But no, seriously, it's just that sex after a certain age is not as important to, as it was once. Like when I was 17, 18 years old, I think it's never been that way because you know what? I remember going out on dates like when I was in high school and I had my 57 Ford. I was